Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. Baruch Hashem, this time of the year, the Yiddish Welt, especially Tummel, is tummeling sich with the great news of the Siyum Hashas. So it is proper time to speak about some parparoi Chachma, enhance people, some riddles to enhance the excitement of learning Shas and learning Gemara B'chlal. So I'll talk about two general things. One about general Shas, and one about a Siyum. There is a rumor, there's a shmua that they attribute to the Gra, and clearly many deny that it's impossible that the Gra said this. There's a shmua that the Gra said that Maseches Brachas from the Shas, from the Shisha Siddur Mishnah, all the Gemara, the biggest Masechta is Masechtas Brachas. Now, obviously, there is no doubt that Masechta Brachas can't be the biggest one in pages and dafim, because we know a lot of Masechtas are bigger than Brachas in pages. But there's a saying that the Vilna Gaon said that Brachas is the biggest one in words. It has the most words. And people are questioning that. How could you say that the Gra said this? How is it possible? Everybody knows Masechah Shabbos is bigger. Everybody knows Sanhedrin, Chulin, that those, besides for the fact that they have double amount of pages, they for sure must have many more words than Masechta Brachas. And today's days, back then we didn't have computers, it was hard to verify for sure, but today's days it was verified, and Masechta Brachas has 72,891 words, whereas there are at least 10 Masechtas that have more words than them. And Masechah Shabbos, which is the biggest one, has 117,922 words. Much more, almost 50,000 words more than Masechta Brachas. So where does this rumor start from? Is any basis to the rumor? It can't be. Some try to say, maybe the rumor is true, but it's not Masechta Brachas of the Masechta as it's in Talmud Bavli, maybe it is as it's in Talmud Yerushalmi. Maybe the Brachas in Talmud Yerushalmi is bigger. But that too, today's day, you could check. And it's very noticeable, it's very simple to find out that even Talmud Yerushalmi is Brachas not from the biggest one. Masechta Shabbos has 49,161 words. Yavamis is right under it. It has 45,293 words. And only Brachas is number 3, 41,030. So obviously, if anybody tells you this rumor in the name of the Vilna Gaon, you should know that it's not true. First of all, it's not true. And of course, if it's not true, the Vilna Gaon did not say that. So when you finish a Masechta, we all know what the Gemara says, that a day of a Siyum, you make a Yom Tif, and Baruch Hashem, Klal Yisrael celebrated now this wonderful Siyum Hashas throughout the world. And it was beautiful. One of the first words we say by the Siyum, the Nusach, the text that we read by the Siyum, is Hadron Alach. Hadron Alach. Maseches so-and-so, V'Hadron Alach. What does the word Hadron mean? So there's two interpretations for the word Hadron, and they're both connected. Hadron means Hadar, it's beautiful. Hadron also means to return, and they are connected. First thing we tell the Masechta, was as if we finished the Masechta and we say, I'm talking to you. Masechta Shabbos, it says in the Sichos that the Friedrich Rebbe brings that when a person in the Shtetlach, when a person was engrossed in a certain Masechta, they didn't even call the person by his name, Chaim, Yankel. If a person was learning Masechta Shavuos, they would call him Shavuos. They would call this one Shabbos, because you are what you learn. So what is Hadron Alach Maseches Shabbos? Hadron Alach Maseches Nida means I'm going to get back to you. I want to show how I'm showing things that are important to you in life. You don't just learn it once and put it in the shelf and you're gone, and it's gone. I commit Bli Neder to get back to it. Actually, in some Gersis, there's actually a Nusach that when you say that, you say Bli Neder. I commit Bli Neder to get back to you. Now, why is it that you're saying I'm getting back to you? I'm getting back to you because it's Hadar. because it's beautiful, because it's something that means so much to you. Things that don't mean a lot to you, you just finished, done, over. So hadran alach, I say I'm coming back to you. Why am I coming back to you, Masechta? Because hadran alach, because it's special, it's honorable. And this is what we say during the Siyum. A special note is mentioned about Rav Papa and his children. We start listing off all his mishpacha and many, many of his children. And the question is, why is he mentioned by every Masechta, by every Siyum Masechta? So one of the answers, there's many answers to this, and one of the answers is brought in the Tshuvas HaRamah and in the Yam Shel Shleima. He says, why do we mention Rav Papa and his 10 children during every Siyum Masechta? Because they were great Torah scholars, but they had one special thing. That Rav Papa, every time he finished the Masechta, would make a feast. Rav Papa was a very rich man, so he made a big feast, and he got everybody to celebrate. So, and he not only did this to his family, he got the whole community involved. He supported people who studied Torah. So he merited that every time we finish a Masechta, we acknowledge him, A, for being this Torah giant, B, for being this person who supported Torah, and C, for celebrating every Siyum Masechta, and that gave him the schus to have children, these Torah giants.